Hello, Nichole with Starseed Intuitive here. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. So I just got halfway through pile one and realized that instead of hitting record on the video on my phone, I hit take a picture. So it wasn't recording. So here we go again. Second time around. Second time's the charm. We're here to do a Starseeds pick a pile. The first pile is rose quartz. The second pile is clear quartz, and the third pile is green fluorite. So whether you can pick a pile based on the crystal, you can pick a pile based on the number, based on the timestamp, whatever works for you. Feel free. Your show. This is your show. Okay. Let's get started. I'm excited. If you're new here, I'm going to move this candle out of the way. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. It means everything. I love you so much. And I hope everybody is able to get some wisdom, maybe some guidance, something. I hope everybody is able to get something out of this reading. Okay? So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay. Hello, my pile ones. If you chose this rose quartz crystal, you are my pile ones. So let's go. I'm going to lay out all of the cards and kind of get a general feeling for the vibration that I'm picking up here. All right. So the first card that we've got is from the Starseed deck. It's a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So initially when I look at this pile, I'm feeling a little bit of impatience. Like maybe there's a goal you're working toward, like a goal, and it's just not happening as quickly as you'd like. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Time is linear, right? Time doesn't exist in reality. It only exists for us here on Earth. So keep that in mind. And then for the second card from the Good Tarot, we got 8 of Earth. Sorry for the glare there. It's a beautiful card. You got a little fairy. And the Earth is Pentacles with the normal tarot. So let's read what the interpretation is from this card. So this card actually is apprenticeship, gaining knowledge, learning and employing a new craft or skill. So it's possible that with you guys, with this pile one here, with my rose quartz pile, part of this impatience, the reason this is taking a while is because maybe there's a new skill you need to learn, or maybe you need to gain more confidence. I mean, in this text, it specifically says, my beginner's awkwardness has melted away and I know what I'm doing now. So maybe you need to step into that power and that knowing to kind of help things move forward a little bit. Because we are super, super powerful beings, like really. Okay, my pile ones. This is the third card we got. By the book. I love that this is number 11, because number 11 is divine intervention. So there's definitely angels, guides, your team of light is here with you with this situation, whatever this is. And maybe we'll get more details here as we go through the cards. But this deck is new to me as well, so I need to look at the definition here. By the book, I mean, seems like it could be pretty self-explanatory, but let's see. Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. I'm feeling like a relationship vibe with this pile, which is interesting. And the cool thing about these Wisdom of the Oracle cards is they have interpretations for each. So they have one for relationships, for prosperity, and for protection, which is a reversal. So, yeah. So, stay by the books, keep learning and brushing up your skills. The relationship message I will read Getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows this relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want to do them. Your connection will deepen as a result. So this could be a relationship that you're working on. Obviously, this is a general reading. It's, it's a pretty specific message. So take it or leave it. Okay, the next cards we actually got 2 from the Moonology Oracle deck. So the first one, I love this. Your hard work is paying off. That's very nice. Your hard work is paying off. And this is the new moon in Capricorn card. Sorry, it just got really dark. A cloud just went over the sun. And then the second one that you got was a new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. So the fact that you got 2 new moons here, I feel like there's some opportunity coming for you for sure. For sure. So whether this is about a relationship or not, this could also be about a relationship with yourself. Maybe you're doing a lot of self-work, self-healing, self-love, all of that, which is a great thing to do, by the way. And then the final card that we got is the Cosmic Consciousness Light Language Activation card. And we got an Orion Releasing for Pain. So I'm going to hold this up while I talk about it here, because the longer you look at it, the better for the activation. And just looking at this symbol will help to unlock the ability to release pain from your psyche. So obviously, if we're coming from a place of pain, it's going to taint everything that we do. Right? We have to be able to release it and let it go, and be able to look at the world or the situation or whatever it is we're dealing with kind of fresh new eyes. If we allow an old situation to taint currently what we're looking at, we're not going to see clearly. We're not going to have the clarity that we want. So I feel my pile ones, my beautiful rose quartz pile ones, starseeds, I feel that let go of the impatience, let go of the pain, release it, heal the things from the past, focus on loving yourself. And yeah, the more you gain that confidence and love yourself, it's going to come along for you. It's all going to work out. Whatever this situation is that you're working on, that you're waiting for, have faith. Have faith. Don't try to be too crazy. For whatever this situation is, don't be too rebellious is the word I'm hearing. Don't be too rebellious. Okay, my beautiful pile ones. I hope that helped in some way. Feel free to watch another pile if you felt drawn. And thank you so much for being here. All right. Take a drink. All right. Hello, my beautiful pile 2. If you chose the clear quartz crystal, this is your reading. So let's just get started here. I have not looked at these cards. So we have cards from 5 different decks. So this is going to be very interesting. So let me lay them all out here and feel kind of what I am feeling here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the first card that we got is from the Starseed Oracle. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. So this card is talking about maybe you're feeling alone and you need to reach out. Even though, I mean, this could apply to everybody right now with the isolation and the things that are going on in the world. But even if physically you don't have a community to rely on right now, you still have your guides. You have your team of light that's always there and so eager to talk to you. Bring them in. bring them into your life. I'm feeling really strongly that that's a message from this card, is bring your team of light in, meditate, automatic writing, all of those things to really connect with them and get the messages, because they are sending you messages. Okay, the second card here from the Good Tarot is Six of Earth. So Earth is Pentacles. I'm gonna look up the meaning in the book because I'm not super familiar with these cards yet. So let's see what it says. I want to say it's abundance, but let's see. Unexpected resources, happy surprises, and generosity. Well, that's fun. What I have sent forth in love comes back to me many times over. As the generosity of others becomes apparent and unexpected resources show up. The universe is exhibiting its generosity, reminding me that the world is full of pleasant surprises. Inside the pretty package is tangible aid, a gift from Spirit. Just when I was beginning to doubt, I am reminded of the treasures I am entitled to receive that show up at my door. What will I unwrap today? So this could very much be about finances. If you're thinking, if whatever you're dealing with, it just hit 11:11 on the clock. There's a message here for you guys. This is a big deal. I feel like there's some messages, some gifts from Spirit that you have not seen yet. They're there and they're trying to communicate it to you and you're not seeing it. So whether you're too preoccupied, I know sometimes it's real hard to put our phones down, to step away, maybe just go take a walk outside without any technology around, with distractions, and listen. They're trying to talk to you. They have gifts for you. It could be financial, could be spiritual gifts that are ready and eager to be developed. It could be so many things with this. But this is beautiful. This is a really beautiful message. I love it. Okay, so the next card we have is from the Wisdom of the Oracle divination deck. And it's time to go, which is interesting. So let me read from the book. This is literally, I just got this deck like yesterday, so I am not familiar with all of these cards. Okay. So I love, she's walking down a path, right? But the farther she goes, she can't see in front of her. She can't see where she's going. There's a door here, but it's in the fog. It's in the mist. So there feels like a lack of clarity. There's a path for sure. And if she follows the path, she'll get where she's going. But she can't see it. She can't see the path. And these flags kind of feel celebratory almost to me. This card feels like a card of trust. So let's see what the book has to say. And it's number 45, which is 9, which is nearing the completion of a cycle. Almost there. All right, so endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There's nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. Yeah, so that's really fitting. I mean, if there's spirits trying to guide you, you're not alone. There's gifts. There's really good things waiting. So, but you can't see it right now. There's things that you're not seeing with this fog here. You're not seeing it. So far, the overwhelming message I just saw in my mind's eye in all caps, pay attention, with an exclamation point at the end, because you're missing it. And you don't want to miss these gifts. These things that you're missing are going to wildly enrich your life, change everything. Okay, so the next card from the Moonology deck, New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Aries is all about fire, all about action. I'm an Aries, so I understand. And new moons are new beginnings, new potentials. So it's time to pay attention. It's time to look for what you've been missing. Look for the messages. Look for the gifts. This can sometimes involve seeing our lives through a different perspective, through different eyes, right? Maybe taking a step back. If you have a situation that feels stale, something that you're used to, it's just part of everyday life. Sometimes if you take a step back, you're able to kind of see it through different eyes. See something differently. Take action though. Don't miss these gifts. All right, my lovely pile 2. Our last card from the Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck is a light language activation from the Sirius constellation for joy. Whether you're a Sirian starseed or not, this is beautiful. And I'm going to hold this up for a little bit because the longer you look at it, the more effective it is. Just looking at it is an activation. So I feel like with this, you're being reminded to stay in joy. This is absolutely not a time to beat yourself up. Be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, and have fun. Because what's the point if you're not having fun, really? I mean, we're not here to just grind and go to work and do the same thing over and over again every day. That's not the point. If what you're doing lights your soul on fire, absolutely keep doing that. But if it's not, if it doesn't, keep looking. There's something Spirit is trying to give you a gift. There's things that you're not seeing. So definitely feel joyful, tap into the joy. Even if you're in a situation that's kind of mundane day to day, that's not super exciting for you, you can change everything just with your own mind. Even if nothing externally changes, you can change the situation based on what you decide to focus on, right? You can find things to feel joy about. I've really been doing that a lot lately, actually. I've been like super practicing gratitude for everything. Like cleaning my house. I'm like, man, I'm so appreciative that I have this house to clean, right? Driving my car. Gosh, I'm so appreciative that I have this reliable car that I love. This car starts every time I want to go somewhere. You know, finding the little things to be appreciative of will only bring more to your life to appreciate. And that's the law of attraction. So, my beautiful pile 2s. This was a very positive reading. I am very confident that as soon as you find these gifts that Spirit is giving, tap in, listen, trust yourself. That's a big one, trusting yourself. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. I promise you that. All right, my wonderful pile 2s. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. All right, on to pile 3, and I need a drink. Okay. Hello, my pile 3. If you chose the green fluorite, welcome to your reading. And I'm pretty sure this is fluorite. Like 99.99999% sure this is fluorite. I feel like it could be sodalite, but I'm almost positive that it's fluorite. So I'm saying fluorite. So I have not looked at your cards yet. So let me lay them out here and kind of get a feeling for where you guys are at. What is going on with my pile 3s? Okay. That's a good pile. All right, so the first card that we got is from the Starseed Oracle. Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So this could be as literal as actually you may be an artist and it's time to really work on putting yourself out there. That just popped into my head, so that's probably true for somebody. But it can also be not so literal, right? It doesn't have to actually be a song. Maybe you have some wisdom. Maybe you're a channel and you haven't shared your gifts yet. I'm really feeling strongly with this card. The message is put yourself out there. The world needs what you have. It gets easier over time, I promise. diving deep. There's some work to be done too, internally. Some forgiveness work I just heard. Obviously, this is a general reading, so that's a specific message for somebody, but there we go. Okay, so the next card we got from the Good Tarot is the Four of Fire. So I'm going to have to read what the book says about this one, because I'm not sure what the meaning is, because this, the Good Tarot, it does not have the standard tarot decks, or tarot interpretations, sorry. Here we go. So, Four of Fire. I want to say fire is wands, but I'm not 100%. A new creative phase, celebration, pleasure, and harmony in relationships. Well, that's nice. Dancers have partners. Singers have musicians helping them create sweet music. Again, frequency of sound. There's no coincidence here. Somebody out there, there's a serious message. One of you that's watching this right now that chose pile 3, you've got a talent that you need to share. Whether it's singing, I feel like it's singing. Interesting. You'll have to put a comment and let me know if that's you, because that's awesome. Okay, sorry. Singers have musicians helping them create sweet music, and I find others who are in sync with me and my desires. It's a time for celebrating friendship and all that others bring to my life, a time for revelry and relishing the pleasures of being in good company. Making magic together with others is the focus at this time. So this is very much about harmonious relationships, and this is not necessarily romantic. I'm actually feeling this is more about like platonic relationships, friends, your soul fam. That's what I'm feeling with this card. So let's see the rest of the cards and get more of the message here. Okay, so the next card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck is TikTok. It's number 30. Hello, Siri. Sorry. It's number 30. And I just got this deck, so I'm going to have to read from the book here because I'm not sure what this means. To me, when I look at this picture, it feels like kind of time shortage feelings. Like time is flying away. That's what it feels like. So let's grab the book and let's see what Miss Colette Baron Reed has to say about this card. Okay. Timelessness, divine timing, and immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time you need in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. That's a powerful message for somebody. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. Okay, so this is saying let go of time, and I can see that with these hands. It looks like he's kind of letting go of the clock. And the clock is kind of exploding, like if you can see it. Like all the numbers, and it looks like it's a little fuzzy, sorry. All the numbers are like falling off. That's very cool. Plenty of time, no rush. That's what I felt from that. Okay, so next from the Moonology Oracle deck, the first one, you got 2 of these ones actually, a little bonus. It's the Full Moon in Libra card. So a win-win outcome is forecast. So that's exciting, something that you guys have been dealing with. It's looking good. Win-win for everyone involved. And with this purple here, I'm actually feeling crown chakra. So some of you may be getting some crown chakra activations as well. With the music, if you're not a singer, music may be important to you. Maybe music kind of lights you up, so make sure to incorporate that in your everyday. Okay, the second Moonology card is the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. more crown energy here, for sure, more crown energy. So this is not necessarily romantic. It could be. Again, this is a general reading, so it can't really predict for everybody or speak to everybody, but there's some sort of testing going on. So stand strong and stay true to your values is what I heard with this one. If your commitment's being tested, make sure that what you're committed to is something that you actually believe in. Something that's worth being committed to. Something that's worth being tested about. I'm picking up a lot of wisdom from this group. I mean, we've got the elders here. So these could be Mintakan. Some of you may be Mintakan starseeds. You could be starseeds that had some incarnations on Atlantis, but I'm feeling like water is something that's really beneficial for you guys. Okay, and then the last card that we got is from the Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck. Sorry, I had to look at the deck. And it's, you could be Syrian starseeds as well. Because we got a serious initiation for communication. Communication can very well be through music as well. It doesn't have to only be talking. But I'm going to hold this up here for a little bit because the longer you look at it, the better. Just looking at this will help to initiate some communication for you. And this is a gift from our Syrian friends. Yeah, overall, I feel like you guys are on the right path. There feels like there's a lot of wisdom. It feels like there's some tapped inness. This 4 of Fire card could be about maybe you guys have some soul family friendships coming in that weren't previously there. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this is your message. Yeah, it feels like you guys are on the right path. You guys are doing all the right things. Don't get stressed out about time. Time only exists for us. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a real thing. So practice some timelessness. That could be beneficial for you. Yeah. Lovely. Crown chakra. Also, yeah, work on your crown chakra because both of these Moonology cards had some crown chakra energy in them. All right, my lovely pile 3s. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were able to gain some wisdom from this reading. And yeah, I'll talk to you next time. Thanks so much.